10 body language signs your crush likes you. Ever wondered if your crush secretly likes you back? Well, here's the thing. Their body language might just be giving away more than they realize. Did you know that up to 93% of communication is nonverbal? That's right, according to research by Albert Moravian. Most of what we communicate happens through our actions, not our words. When it comes to attraction, the subtle cues are often the loudest. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot 10 unmistakable signs that your crush is into you. And trust me, the bonus tip at the end could change everything for you. So, stick around. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Sign number 1. They exhibit open body language when someone is comfortable around you and attracted to you. Their body language naturally opens up. This is their way of showing they feel safe and want to connect. You'll notice things like uncrossed arms and legs, a slight lean toward you, or even relaxed shoulders and hands. These are all nonverbal signs of interest. Picture this: you're at a coffee shop sitting across from your crush. Instead of sitting back with their arms folded, they angle their body toward you, resting their hand casually on the table. Maybe they even gesture openly while they speak. This is their subconscious way of inviting you into their space. Open body language is a major sign of trust and comfort. Psychologists often say that when we feel threatened or unsure, we create barriers, whether it's crossing our arms, turning away slightly, or even holding on to objects like bags or cups. But when someone is attracted to you, these barriers disappear. They want you to feel that same level of ease and connection. Sign number 2, they act nervous and squirm around in their seat. Here's a fun paradox. While attraction often makes us feel good, it can also make us a little nervous when someone is really into you. They might show subtle signs of excitement, like adjusting their posture frequently, tapping their fingers, or even playing with their hair. Let's say you're having a casual conversation and they keep shifting in their seat, fixing their clothes, or fiddling with a pen. Don't mistake this for discomfort. It's quite the opposite. They're likely trying to manage their nervous energy because they're hyper-aware of your presence. Why does this happen? Attraction activates the body's sympathetic nervous system, the same system responsible for the fight. ORF, flight response. When we like someone, our body releases adrenaline, which can make us fidgety or restless. It's almost like their body is saying, "You make me excited, and I don't quite know how to act." Sign number 3, they don't clutch their purse or phone in front of them. One of the easiest ways to spot attraction is to look at how they handle objects around you. When someone isn't interested or feels guarded, they might hold a purse, phone, or even a drink close to their chest. This creates a physical barrier between you and them. But when someone likes you, those barriers come down. Imagine this. You're sitting at a restaurant, and instead of holding their phone tightly in their hand, they casually place it on the table screen down, as if to signal, "I'm fully present with you." This simple gesture shows they're not just physically open, but emotionally available too. It's an unspoken way of saying, "I'm here and I'm focused on you." It's subtle, but it speaks volumes about their level of interest. Sign number 4, they expose their neck or wrists when someone feels attracted to you. They might unconsciously expose vulnerable areas like their neck or wrists. This subtle gesture isn't random. It's deeply rooted in human psychology and even our primal instincts in ancient times. Showing vulnerability around someone indicated trust and a sense of safety, and that behavior has carried through to the present day. Imagine this: you're having a conversation, and they tilt their head slightly to the side, exposing their neck, or perhaps they're playing with a bracelet or subtly rolling up their sleeves. Drawing your attention to their wrists, these actions might seem insignificant, but they're powerful indicators of comfort and interest. Research shows that these exposed areas act as subconscious cues for for attraction as they symbolize openness and a lack of defensive barriers. It's almost like their body is silently saying, "I feel safe with you." If you notice this happening while you're talking, it's a strong signal that they're at ease and likely feeling a spark. Sign number 5, they maintain eye contact. If you've ever locked eyes with someone and felt a surge of connection, you've experienced the power of eye contact. When your crush maintains eye contact, it's one of the strongest signs of attraction. This doesn't mean an awkward stare, but rather a natural lingering gaze that makes you feel like they're fully present with you. Picture this, you're in the middle of a conversation, and their eyes stay focused on yours, occasionally darting down to your lips. This isn't accidental, it's a clear sign. They're interested and engaged when someone likes you. They'll often use their eyes to communicate. What words can't express. A study published in Psychological Science found that mutual eye contact increases feelings of connection and attraction between individuals. It creates a sense of intimacy and trust that's hard to replicate through any other form of communication. The next time you're with your crush, pay attention to how they look at you. If their gaze is steady, warm, and occasionally paired with a soft smile, it's their way of saying, "I'm into you," without saying a word before we proceed. If you find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's return to our discussion. Sign number 6, they mirror you. Mirroring is a fascinating nonverbal behavior where someone subconsciously mimics your actions, posture, or tone of voice when your crush mirrors you. It's their way of creating a sense of harmony and connection. For example, you might notice that when you lean forward slightly, they do the same, or perhaps you cross your legs and moments later, they mirror the gesture. Even small things like sipping your drink or laughing in a similar tone can indicate they're subconsciously aligning themselves with you. Why does this happen? Mirroring is a deeply ingrained way humans build rapport. It signals I'm on the same wavelength as you and fosters a sense of connection that's both emotional and physical. This subtle mimicry is one of the strongest indicators of attraction because it shows that your crush is actively tuning into you. So the next time you're together, watch for these little reflections. They're not copying you for fun. They're showing you they feel a connection. Sign number 7, they give you genuine smiles. A smile can tell you so much about how someone feels, but not all smiles are created equal. A genuine smile, also known as a genuine smile, involves not just the corners of the mouth turning up, but also the crinkling of the eyes. It's the kind of smile you can't fake because it comes from a place of true happiness and interest. Picture this, you're telling a story, maybe even cracking a joke that isn't your best, but they laugh anyway. Their whole face lighting up in the process, that warmth in their expression. That's not just politeness, it's a sign they genuinely enjoy being around you. Psychologists have long noted that genuine smiles are tied to feelings of connection and affection when your crush smiles at you this way. It's their way of saying, "I'm happy to be here with you." Sign number 8, they act nervous and squirm around in their seat. We touched on this earlier, but it's worth repeating because it's such a common and often misunderstood sign of attraction. Nervous energy is your crush's body reacting to the excitement of being near you. You might notice them shifting in their seats, playing with their hair, or adjusting their clothes. These aren't signs of discomfort. They're simply trying to channel the adrenaline their body is releasing. For example, imagine you're talking and they keep touching their sleeve or tapping their foot. They're not bored, they're just excited and possibly a little self-conscious because they care about how they come across to you. It's a quirk, but undeniable sign that you're on their mind and in their heart. Sign number 9, they reach out to touch you. Touch is one of the most intimate forms of communication, and even the smallest physical gestures can speak volumes when your crush likes you. They might reach out to touch your arm during a laugh brush against you lightly, or even let their knees bump into yours without pulling away. Imagine you're sitting next to each other, sharing a funny moment. They lean in closer and casually touch your shoulder as they laugh. That touch isn't random, it's intentional even if they don't realize it themselves. Science backs this up. Physical touch releases oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone. It deepens the connection between people and creates a sense of closeness that words can't achieve. So if they're finding ways to make contact even in subtle ways, it's a sure sign they into you. Sign number 10. Their tone of voice is higher and comfortable. The way someone speaks can reveal so much about how they feel when your crush likes you. You might notice their tone becomes a little higher, softer, or more animated when they're talking to you. This isn't something they do consciously. It's their excitement and affection shining through. For example, if their usual voice is calm and steady, but suddenly becomes more lively or upbeat when they're around you, it's a strong clue. Think about it when we're talking to someone we really like. We naturally put more energy and warmth into our words. This change in tone creates a sense of comfort and connection, making you feel closer to them without even realizing it. It's one of those subtle, beautiful signs that they're truly happy to be engaging with you if you've made it this far. Comment below with body language speaks louder than words. That way we'll know you're one of our true viewers. Bonus point, they lean in when talking to you. Here's a bonus sign for sticking with us. They lean in when they're talking to you. This subtle yet powerful gesture signals both physical and emotional closeness. When someone leans towards you, they're reducing the physical space between you as a way of showing interest and focus. Think about it during a conversation. If your crush naturally moves closer, it's not just about hearing you better. It's their way of giving you their undivided attention and creating a moment of intimacy. It's almost like their body is saying, "I'm drawn to you." This behavior is deeply rooted in human psychology. Studies show that leaning towards someone we like is an instinctive action, a way of breaking down barriers and expressing interest. It's one of the most genuine and heartfelt signs of attraction. So if you notice your crush leaning in while you're speaking, it's not by chance. It's a clear indication that they're captivated by you. Thank you for sticking with us. You're part of our amazing community, and we truly appreciate your time and engagement. Now, 10 body language signs that your crush likes you, plus one bonus sign that will help you spot their feelings with confidence. Start paying attention to these subtle cues, and you'll never have to second-guess their feelings again. If you enjoyed this video, like it. To support our growth and help it reach more people, subscribe for daily content like this, and don't forget to share it with someone who needs to see this. We've also recommended another video just for you. It's right here on your screen. See you back tomorrow.